Many great things in my life have started when I happened upon some weird looking visual novel. And maybe this will be one of those days. I'm Scribblebite of the Fluffbite Entertainment System. And let's play MAHOUTEQ? MAHOUTEQ. MAHOUTEQ? Like a magical girl school? Russian and English, the two genders. Whoa! Thanks for jump scaring me. MAHOUTEQ. I like the scribbly lines. This game is set in an alternate reality. It's an alternate reality Japan. All the characters and events are fictional, and the Earth is flat. And it's a small town surrounded by windmills. A special girl was born. On the night when that happened, the moon was unusually bright. All the town folk looked out of their windows and stared at the sky in amazement. It's a sign, the girl's parents thought, and so they decided to name the girl Luna. Not Suki. Translator's note. The game is set in Japan, so the character names use kanji. Luna's name can be both read as Suki, Moon, or Luna. You're reading this note because Motojan made me use this as a setup for jokes later in the game. Days and years passed. Luna was growing up smart beyond her years. She said her first word when she was just 3 months old. By the time she was 3 years old, she could already talk freely, way ahead of her peers. Luna finished grade school with straight A's and was a promising child overall. Her parents were full of joy. Everyone knew this girl would change the world. Do you want to become a true magical girl? People, pia! Hello, hello, my cutie peas. I am Papio Perumi, a modest peer protector of your town. What is it, P? My new haircut? My output? Oh, right. The 5th season of our anime will air soon, so I dressed up P. Do you like it? I'm a total kitty P, right? But let all of this be our little secret for now, okay? Limited edition Papio-chan's outfit bundled with an ultra rare maid outfit Papio-chan figurine. Buy now. Only available for 5 days. Let's mirror Kuru P together. Ah! Need! Maid outfit, Papio-chan! Maid outfit, Papio-chan! Limited edition. I must have it at any cost. How much is it? Gotta check out the web store quick. Okay. 15,000 yen! My piggy bank. That must be something in my piggy bank. There must be. Let's see. 1, 2, 2.5. It all started with the rare maid outfit Papillo-chan figurine. Ma! What is it? Can you lend me 13,000? Please? I'll be sure to pay you back. Promise. I won't lend you anything. You've already gone over that. We've already gone over that. Please, please, please. Yesterday was the last drop. That's it. Enough. You're an adult now. You need to earn your own money for those toys. How did I raise such a freeloader of a daughter? Our neighbor's kids are laughing at you. It's not just a toy. Please. I need it so badly. I won't repeat myself. Oh, and speaking of earning money, I signed you up for an interview at the Employee Service Center at 10:30 a.m. today. So get ready and go. What do you mean, Ma? I just woke up. I'm not going anywhere. Come on. Chop chop. You're running out of time. Why did you never ask me first? I'm not a child anymore. You can't just decide things for me. That's right. You're already 20. You're still living off of your mom. Now go! And don't come back without a job. Oh, tough luck. Okay, fine. But you should know that nobody will hire me anyway. Less talking, more walking. Yo! Gifted kid burnout. As soon as she made contact with anime, it was over. I hurriedly threw my sweater right on my pajamas, crawled into the torn up jeans that I found under the bed, pulled a cap over my eyes, and went to the designated address. The scorching sunlight blinded me as it reflected off the windows, the bright colored walls, and the mirror-like storefronts. The situation made worse by dozens of buzzing cars that added their dirty emissions into the already unbreathable air. The street basically turned into one big oven. I ran across from the sunny side into the shade of a building, but even there, it felt unbelievably hot. I'm sizzling! I hate summer. After walking for 200 or so meters, I decided to catch my breath inside a coffee shop. Welcome! Hello. Gosh, this reminds me, I should ask Big Sis to bring me some cookies back. Oh, hello. Do you want a recommendation? No. Yes, please. Do you want something cold? Mm-hmm. Our item of the day is the Big Frappe with a coconut milk base and a caramel syrup. Oh, there's some super tasty pumpkin iced latte with whipped cream. That Big Fat Fran. Big Frappe? Yeah. The first one. Wonderful! Do you have a membership card? I plopped at the table farther away from the window and started wiping sweat off my forehead. I hate summer! It makes me waste money. Something cinnamony. Something cinnamony. I hate summer. It makes me waste money. There's no way I'll be able to save up enough for the Papillo-chan figurine at this rate. There was a TV on the wall across the room. It was broadcasting some show about seals. I leaned into the back of the chair and decided to kill some time observing the incredible world of nature. And now it's time for a short ad break. Oh, and now it's time for a short ad break. And now it's time for a short ad break. Stay tuned. It was just getting interesting. Pia! Have you always dreamed of becoming a magical girl and saving your town from all sorts of trouble? Then we have a special offer for you! We are hiring a team for charming magical girls that will protect under the order of peace in our town. That's right, just like me, your modest magical girl, Papio Parini. Fixed salary, medical insurance, and free lunches are included. Call 31443 or visit the address listed below and get a chance to make your dreams come true. Let Mira, Kuru, P together! Your Your frap is ready. This is it! Yeah. This is your order. I rushed out of the coffee shop like a scalded cat. Miss? Your order. What are your operating hours? I need to get there in time. I ran towards the designated address with all I could, but all I could was cover 50 meters before inevitably running out of breath. I haven't run that fast since middle school. I crossed block after block and eventually found myself at the base of a towering skyscraper, adorned at the top with a huge logo of MAHOUTEQ Inc. This is my calling. I'll become just like Papio-chan. I stood in front of the doors with a bit of hesitation, but then took a decisive step inside. There, I was met with a big, bright hall with 2 spiral staircases on the sides and a reception desk in the middle. I walked up to the desk. It turned out to be higher than I expected. And the administrator lady was almost completely hidden behind it. The woman stood up and measured me from head to toe with her gaze. All of my determination was gone in an instant. Hello, what can I do for you? Hi, the job. From the ad? At the coffee shop. They were seals? I mean, I'm here for the job. I'm sorry, did you come for a job interview? Oh, yes. I saw an ad about magical girls. I see. Do you want to work as a magical girl? Good. Wonderful. Now give me your documents, please. Here you go. Okay. I see. Hoyoshimi Suki. Excuse me, it's Luna. Hoshigami Luna. Is that correct? Yes. Wonderful. Here are your documents. Now please go upstairs to room 101. I went up the wide staircase and ended up in front of a long corridor with a bunch of white doors. The doors opened and closed, with people in suits appearing out of them. They minced across the corridor and disappeared into different rooms. I found the door I needed and knocked. Then, from room 101, I was directed to room 105, where I was directed to room 404, and then back to room 105, where I was told that I needed to undergo medical tests in room 256, 264, and 299. But if I still hadn't been in room 734, then I need to go to room 1696 and get a stamp that proves that I've been in room 404, which needs to be entered from the eastern side. Because if I were to enter from the southern side, I would need to get a stamp of approval in room 845. If I don't do that, I need to start everything over.
And, just like that, 5 hours had passed. I finally got to the final floor. I just needed to sign the contract at the CEO's office.
Why is this doing this?
Save. Exit.
I see.
About. Settings. About.
I somehow turned
Help.
the screen reader on.
Exit. About. Settings. Enter, progresses dialogue, activates interface.
V. It was V. Oh boy. I was gonna have a time there. Whew. I finally got to the final floor. I needed to sign a contract to the CEO's office. Hello! Luna. Natsuki. Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. I'll guide you to the CEO's office and I'll give you a quick tour of the company. Do you want a glass of water? Water. Yes, please. Thank you. It's all my nerves. I stood before room 2360. The manager knocked and after a short pause gestured for me to go in. Good luck. I entered a spacious room covered in a huge glass dome. Bookshelves and stacks of boxes were lined along the walls, and in the middle of the room stood an ornate redwood desk, with the CEO sitting behind it in a tall chair. They had their back turned towards me and were probably holding a pause, perfect for a dramatic reveal. A cat? It's super long. Hello? I want to work here? The cat sighed and crawled under the desk. After a couple of moments, he re-emerged with a giant scroll that he unrolled on his desk. But it ended up being too long, so the better part of it rolled down onto the floor. The top of it said, contract. I skimmed through the key points. Letters blurred in front of my tired eyes, and I immediately forgot what I was reading just seconds ago. I only had enough focus to read the first two most obvious points. After that, I couldn't understand anything. Apart from the fact that all of the contract was just one huge disclaimer. All in all, that wasn't exactly surprising, so I just signed it. Is that it? The cat nodded in approval. That easy? No blood packs? Just a signature? The cat nodded in approval. Okay. The cat gave the document another look over, rolled up the scroll, and gave me a stamped piece of paper that said, "You are hired for a 3-day internship with a total paycheck of 15,000 yen, distributed after a successful completion of the term." MAHOUTEQ! My happiness knew no bounds. I wanted to jump around like a little girl, but I managed to stop myself. Full of anticipation, I flew out of the room and crossed paths with the manager again. She asked me how things went, and I proudly showed her the document I had received. The manager congratulated me and shook my hand. Although, is something the matter? Well, how should I put it? Your CEO is a cat. Alright, now let me show you around the place. And so the manager led me around the building, winding corridors of the office. I still can't believe the dream of my life is gonna come true just like that. Me becoming a magical girl. There's no way. I'm burning with anticipation. What's up this labyrinth? Do I really need to know where the bathroom is on each floor? Come on, Miss Manager, just lead me to a place where they teach you magic. First thing I'll do when I become a magical girl is conjure myself a dress and a huge bow to adorn it. I want to control the weather. Wait, no, that sounds lame. I'll control time. Or they'll somehow awaken my secret true power. Please, let this true power be something cool. Please, 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 please. And this is the engineering department. Here we have a locker room, an armory, a small kitchen down the corridor. Is this where they turn you into a magical girl? That's right. Nice! Do I need to undergo some sort of training before I'm sent on my first combat mission? Or how do things work here? Let me introduce you to the leader of your squad. She'll brief you on everything. Are we gonna patrol the town? Will we have the right to arrest people? Are we more like the police or the special forces? You know, I've been thinking. A recce, huh? This is Aoi Akado. your mentor and squad leader. You'll spend a lot of time together, so I hope you can become friends. And now I have to leave you. Good luck. Yeah, I'll take it from here. The manager shook my hand once again and walked away, leaving me alone with a lady. What's your name? Look. Got it. Hoshigami Suki, 20 years old, female. Ellie stuttered almost every word, but the tone of her voice was surprisingly confident and cold as she regularly sipped from her giant mug. I'm Luna, not Suki. Okay, Suki. She totally ignored me. From this moment on, I'm your superior. Your mom, your dad, and so on and so forth. My orders are absolute. Insubordination is punishable by death. Just kidding. What do you do? Who, me? No, the manager. The manager? No, you. So, unemployed. Got it. Why are you wearing pajamas? Huh? What? How did you... Your pants are ripped. I'm surprised you're not wearing a fur coat. It's only 30 degrees Celsius outside after all. Alright, let's not waste time. Every second counts here. Let's go gear you up. Ellie started walking down the corridor and I followed in her wake. Let's gear you up. A stupid smirk spread across my face as I imagined myself wearing a sparkly magical dress. Excuse me, I've been thinking about my dress. I think something gothic will look especially good on me, with little ribbons and all. We stopped in front of the locker room. Curiously, they were split into two rooms, female on the left and male on the right. I've lost the trail of my thoughts for a second. Isn't being a magical girl only limited to, girls? In modern day, nobody can prohibit you from becoming a magical girl, even if you're a gorilla or a slab of plywood. Alas, we only have 2 rooms here. The bar isn't very high, huh? Ellie gulped down the rest of the liquid in her mug, winced and pulled at the door handle. It replied with a loud click, and the door creaked open. Oh right, the dress, the gothic frills. Your uniform. No frills, sadly. My what? You're a magical girl now. MAHOUTEQ. I'm sorry. Are you sure this is not a mistake? I was supposed to become a magical girl. That's right. You look magical. Turn around, jump and let me know if it's too tight. But my dress! Look, sweetie, sewing dresses for every employee is just too expensive. Dresses are uncomfortable, too easy to soil, prone to tearing and limit your movements. And you'll need to move a lot, so comfort is above all. Are you sure this is all you have? Is it too tight? No, it's good, but... Then let's keep moving. Time is money. Where's my magic dress? We left the locker room and entered the door next to it. Behind it was a much more lively scene. Dozens of people in uniforms, guys and girls, all fiddling with wires, boxes, and wired devices. This is our armory. We'll equip you, then I'll gather everyone and announce the task for today. It's fine. Magical girls are all about casting magic spells after all. It's all worth enduring these baggy rags. Ellie walked up to the table and pointed at some sort of striped stick on top of it. I got closer to examine it. It was a regular piece of rebar colored in black and yellow stripes, fitted with a cheap rubber handle. Hush! Bless you. What? What? Active crisis handler and object orator. In other words, your magic wand. What the hell is this? It doesn't look particularly magical. Don't judge a book by its cover. Ellie peered into her now empty mug. Was it okay for her to consume that much caffeine? I grabbed the handle and twirled the strange, ugly device in my hands. It's way heavier than I expected. Pure cast iron. Pure cast iron, the best magical conductor. I swung the wand around to get used to it and almost hit a girl who stood nearby on the head. To my surprise, the wand didn't produce any sparks. Careful! This is not a toy! And how do I cast spells with it? That you're about to learn. Suddenly, something very super heavy attached itself to the back of my belt and dragged me down. I lost balance but managed to grab at the nearby table. This is the battery. The what? Fracture. Bless you. This is supposed to be a magic wand. That's right. And a magic wand needs a source of magical energy. Ellie took a long wire and used it to connect to the wand's handle to the battery, then flicked a small switch on the wall. She spent a few extra seconds fiddling with the equipment, pressing some buttons on the battery, pulled on a ring, and the battery turned on with an annoying beep. People around me suddenly went dead silent and started leaving the room. All ready to go. Huh? What's going on? Did I do something wrong? This is normal. Now carefully aim your wand at that box over there. Okay, good. Now do a small circular motion with the wand. I wave the wand. Whoa! What are you doing? I said small motion! Smooth and gentle. As if you're drawing a contour of the object. Got it? Try again with another box. Just be careful this time. Okay. I focused and took a deep breath and lightly waved the wand the way Ellie described. The box floated up in the air. Great. Now pull it towards yourself, just a little bit. I pulled the wand back ever so slightly, and the box flew towards me. Stop! Now move it away from yourself. I returned my hand to the initial position, and the box froze in the air. Now carefully lower it to the floor. Like that. Good job. I finally managed to exhale. You don't have to hold your breath. We're not divers. I did it. Congratulations. Sloppy, but passable for your first time. Hey, this is much better. I like it. Now, quick mandatory safety training. Shouldn't you have done that before practice? Rule 1. Don't wave the activated wand. Rule 2. Don't point the wand at other people. Rule 3. If you're not using the wand, keep it deactivated on your belt. Because I have this story about a rookie who accidentally managed to wrap himself around his wand. Took the entire squad to scrape him off the walls later. And there was this guy who accidentally tore off another guy's face with his wand. The surgeons barely managed to sew it back on. The guy still hung himself in the bathroom after 3 months though. Funny story, huh? What the hell? In which world is this funny? Oh right. Take note about you signals. If you hear 3 beeps, it means you have left the zone of coverage and your attitude was turned off. This is your usage control. Keep yourself in range of the towers. Got it? Yeah. LA turned toward the employees who didn't manage to escape yet and shouted into a radio. General meeting! Everyone to the backyard! Gather up! Time is money! Time is money! MAHOUTEQ. We lined up in front of the Backettes and then went through a roll call. I stood on the stairs and announced today's task. Okay, here's today's task. Clearing the south bank of the river. We have time until 7. That should be more than enough. Split into pairs and choose your working area. Any questions? No? Get to work then! Everyone went a buzz and started running around, eventually leaving for their respective areas. I just stood there completely dumbfounded, unsure what to do. Aya, you'll be working with our rookie, Suki. Why me? I'm Luna! That's your punishment for what you did yesterday. What? She was the one who started it. I don't want to hear it. All this coffee you drink is melting your brain. You're the one to talk. A menacing looking girl with twin tails walked up to me. She gazed up with suspicion, mumbled something to herself, and ordered me to follow her. I trailed her without asking questions. We walked into the backyard and went towards the river. Excuse me, Aya-san? Aren't we... Just Aya's fine. Sorry. Don't apologize. It's annoying. Weren't we supposed to go through a training course or something? You'll figure things out as we go. But I don't even know how to fight. I only know how to move boxes. That'll be enough. So why'd you get punished? One idiot just kept getting on my nerves, so I strung her up in a tree by her pants. I see. I hope she's doing fine. Then lightning struck that tree. Why hasn't she been fired yet? By the way, who were we cleaning the river from? Look, can you stay silent for like 5 minutes? These rookies, I swear. I'm sorry, Aya-san. Just Aya is fine. Sorry. Don't apologize. It's annoying. After a few minutes of walking, we ended up near the river. It was a tiny waste river away from the downtown area. Town Hall never tried to spruce the place up, so the locals just always used the river for waste disposal. I can't even remember if it was ever clean. Heaps of trash were lined up on both banks as far as the eye could see, and the putrid stench ate away at my nostrils. Aya took a giant trash bag from her jumpsuit, straightened it out, and turned it towards me. And where are your bags? Oh, and where are your bags? Wait! We're just cleaning up a landfill? Of course! What did you expect? Give me back my time. What the hell am I even doing here? Again, what did you expect? I expected to fight the forces of evil! Catch criminals, and that's what the police are for. But magic is much stronger! No. But why? I don't know. That's just how it goes. So magical girls are just one big lie? Technically, no. What about magic? Does it even exist? It does. Okay. Let's cut the chatter. They've already deployed the towers. We still have 2 kilometers to clear. I heaved a sad sigh, but there's nothing I can do. I will have to finish my 3-day stint and quit. This is all for you, Papilla-chan. Oh wait, shit, is this actually, oh wow. Make my monster grow. Tires are blocking the way. Luna slams the tires against the ground. Some of the tires scatter to the sides. Luna continues her relentless pounding of tires. However, the tires have yet to give up. Luna defends herself, but nothing happens. Luna delivers a finishing blow. The tires are defeated. Luna doesn't receive any experience. What are you doing there? Leave the tires alone. Start gathering small garbage. Stinky trash is blocking the way. Luna slams trash against the ground. Some trash hits Luna. Luna takes damage. No! Stinky trash is preparing a psychological attack. Luna defends herself. Nothing is gonna crush my faith in magical girls. Luna is full of determination. Stinky trash just lies there in shame. Luna delivers a finishing blow. Stinky trash defeated Impact. Luna doesn't receive any experience. Loose gravel sign road is blocking the way. Luna attacks the road sign. The already bent sign bends even more. Luna lets out a smug chuckle. The road sign does not react. Luna gives the road sign a relentless pummeling. However, the road sign does not react. Luna uses chokehold, but the road sign parries their attack and uses loose gravel. Game over. Luna does not survive loose gravel. Tires are blocking the way. What am I even doing? Mom always wanted me to become an architect. Luna takes emotional damage. Luna decides to study her opponent. Looks like they're preparing something. Woo! Road sign defeated and dumped into the river in shame. What the hell are you doing? This wasn't even trash. Now go get it and return it to its rightful place. Luna doesn't receive any experience. Luna receives a hit on the head. It was getting dark. I'm so hungry. When is our lunch break? We already had one this afternoon. So I missed it while I was running around the office? Whatever. I have zero appetite because of the stench anyway. The next couple of hours we spent clearing out trash until our designated area looked pristine. I took a look around and saw the riverbank in its natural form for the first time. Turned out it was twice as wide as I originally thought. I fell to the ground amongst the bulging trash bags and heaved a deep sigh. Aya tied up the last bag, brushed off her hands, and sat nearby. So, we're just street cleaners after all. Well, yeah. Magical street cleaners. No, I don't get it. Where's the magic in this? Magic is supposed to be pretty. And this? Iron rods? Wires? Batteries? Magic must come from the heart. Not from some battery. All this is just science stuff. Look, I'm not a professor, and I can't explain the difference between magic and science. For that, you should go to someone smarter, like Anaka. She'd probably give you a rundown. Anaka? Oh, you know, what's her name? Aoi Anako? Anaka. That's her nickname. All I remember from her explanation is that the batteries have some magic thingy inside and it does this or that, and it's magical. It's insulated because it reacts to emotions. Or whatever. So yeah. What do you mean, yeah? I don't understand a single thing. So the nature of magic is just reacting to our emotions? Probably. I don't know. I told you I'm not a professor. So, don't apologize. Do you like it here? I don't know. I'm simply making a living. You, on the other hand, seem to be a victim of our ad campaign. No! Well, yeah, but I still have a goal. Saving the world. That would be nice, but it's something a little less ambitious. Becoming popular. Sounds cool, but still too ambitious. To be honest, I just want to earn enough money for a maid outfit Papio-Pio-chan figurine. That's zero ambition here. Did you really get a job just for that? You don't get it. I love Papio-chan. I've been watching her show as it airs since the first episode. I have a collection of all the DVD editions, Blu-ray discs, and a bunch of Dojin games. And all the official figurines. I haven't missed a single one. That's why, if I don't buy this limited edition figurine in time, I don't know what will happen to me. Jeez. What a fangirl. If the supply runs out, those will get resold by scalpers for 10 times the price. And I won't be able to buy it at all. Don't you get it? I don't. Why is it even that important to you? It's just a piece of plastic. Don't say that! I'm ready to risk my life for that figurine! Your otaku aura is scary. Sorry. Don't apologize. It's just, I barely talk to other people. Well, I can definitely relate there. Do you also love Papio-chan? No, of course not! That's not what I meant. I want to save up enough to buy a guitar and start a band. Oh! Do you want to become a musician? Yep. So cool. But my folks are stubborn and they demand I take over the family restaurant business. They sent me to a culinary college right after I graduated high school. but I got it spelled super quickly. Soon, all of my college friends went to other cities, and so I was practically alone. Oh. I don't need your pity. I'm doing fine by myself. Okay. Let's go. Working hours are over. Oh, right. We returned to the office and handed in our equipment and left for home. I had to take my uniform with me because my workplace wasn't equipped with a laundry room. I was walking home through a quiet residential area when a boy ran up to me. Cleaning lady, cleaning lady. What do you want? Cleaning lady? There's a kitty cat stuck in a tree. Help me get it down. Okay. Where is it? I followed the boy. He led me to a nearby small park and pointed out one of the trees. Back when I was little, I liked climbing trees. But it's been so many years ago that I probably already lost all my skills. I looked up trying to see where the cat was sitting. Boss? Is that your cat? No, this is my boss. Boss is a cool name. Boss, what are you doing there? The CEO looked at me without saying a word. Then suddenly, the branch came under him and cracked. The CEO started trembling. Boss, hold on! I started climbing the tree trunk. Both my hands and legs slipped. It was way easier when I was a kid. I was way shorter and weighed less. Now, on the other hand, every centimeter was a struggle. Sheesh. Cleaning lady, he's gonna fall. I know. Despite everything, I continued to climb. I was already close. Almost had hands left. Boss, give me your hand. Your paw. Boss? I held out my hand and managed to grab the falling CEO by the tail. But he weighed quite a lot, so I was pulled down with him, which made me lose balance and fall. The cat, as you would expect, landed on his paws. I, on the other hand, hit my head. Ouch! Cleaning lady, are you okay? I looked for the CEO, but he had already disappeared from behind the fence. Boss! Oh, whatever. Maybe it was a different cat altogether. All my effort for nothing. Cleaning lady, I'm Luna! And definitely not Suki! I returned home late, exhausted, and frustrated. Well, did you get a job? Yes. Nice! That's my girl. And here you were saying nobody would hire you. Ew, what's that smell on you? To the shower, quickly. What even is your job? A cleaning lady. That explains it. I mean, it's a good profession. You'll be keeping our streets clean. Maybe that'll even translate into your personal life. I took a shower and plopped onto my bed completely exhausted. So, magic doesn't exist after all. MAHOUTEQ. The next morning, I was woken up by a ringing sound. Without even opening my eyes, I felt around for the phone and declined the call. But after just a few seconds, it resumed its annoying buzz. Who the hell is calling me this early? I gathered all my strength to pick up the phone. Hello? Where are you? We're leaving in 10 minutes. Huh? What? If you don't show up in 10 minutes, you're fired. Fired? And I remember something. I have a job now! I jumped out of bed and flew out of my house. Look at it, skip and hop. This is what loving your job looks like. Everyone got their assignment? Great. Now board the bus. Wait! Wait for me! I'm here. Where have you been? You're 15 minutes late. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter. Get on the bus. But if you show up late one more time, you're fired. I'm so sorry. Reeling from exhaustion, I boarded the bus and plopped into the seat closest to the door. And I could enter right behind me, closed the door, and sat across from me. I turned my head left and right, looking for only my work acquaintances among the passengers, but she was nowhere to be found. Well, what can you do? The bus's engine revved up and we started moving. Houses, trees, and traffic lights flitted by outside the window. We drove through neighborhood after neighborhood, with the density of buildings growing sparser. Soon, we left the urban area entirely. All that time, Anaka, who sat across from me, was meticulously calculating something in her notebook, biting on her pencil and scratching her head through a big hole in her helmet. Then, she suddenly turned towards me and surprised me with a question. What is the square root of the sum of the factorial of 7 and 41? Huh? 73.1? Huh? Anaka was once again engrossed in her calculations. What are you even doing over there? Re-evaluating the calculations for the battery expenditure for today. Is that important? Of course. If the battery dies, it will explode. Explode? Just kidding. We'll need to order a new one, and that's a hassle. Although I have a funny story about that. A couple of weeks ago, one of our rookies got a decommissioned battery and it overheated right in the middle of work and blew up so hard nothing was left of her. The poor girl was evaporated in a fraction of a second. Can you imagine? I don't want to imagine that! I instantly turned around, giving a concentrated glance to the battery. How in the world does this shady company still have a license? But all our equipment is safe now. We took all the needed measures. I sure hope so. But even if anything happens, don't fret. You won't even have time to think. Poof! And you're gone. Although the people near you will have a much worse time. Thanks for the consolation. There's one thing I don't get. Why do you keep working here? I need to feed my family? Oh. Kids, I get it. No. Brothers. 5 of them. Wow! Must be tough looking after them, huh? Yeah. Especially when they're over 25. 25? And how old are you? 21. You're 21? How do I look to you? I don't know. You're just so serious. I look at you after working here 2 shifts a day for 3 years. Sounds rough. At least I was promised a promotion the day after tomorrow, so I won't need to slave away on cleaning duty anymore soon. I'll be sitting in the office filling out papers. No running around. I won't even need to scrape rookies off the floor. Gosh, I'm so tired. The bus came to a sudden halt and Anaka immediately jumped from her seat. We're here! Everyone get out! Unload your achus from the truck and get to work. Chop chop! Time is money. Suddenly a rumbling sound came from somewhere around the corner. The bus windows shook. The sounds were so loud they felt as if something was setting off fireworks right by our side. A group was already started. Let's not fall behind. I took my chew out of the truck and Anaka immediately came upon me. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot to teach you everything else. Can this gravity mop do anything else? Stand farther away from the others. Right there. Mm-hmm. And now wave your wand in a straight line. As if you're swinging a sword. I imagine I was holding a saber in my hands and slashed through the air. In the same second, a resounding explosion thundered a meter away from me. But no fire or smoke followed. I sprang back in fear. Not bad. What was that? Gravity impulse. It'll come in handy today. That thing is so powerful. Am I here to fight after all? Wait a minute. Those explosions. Could it be? Is this my first ever real mission? I see. Yesterday was just practice. They're evaluating my ability to deal with mundane tasks. And now it's time for some real magical girl work. Hey, can you hear me? Do you understand everything? Huh? I said careful with the impulses. And don't take your helmet off or you'll go deaf. I have a funny story about that too. Alright. No funny stories this time. And one more important thing. A chew has defensive capabilities. Point your wand in front of you and hold the button on the handle. I did as instructed and immediately felt the air around me rumble, and the wand started buzzing. That's called graviturbulence. It'll save you from debris and other stuff flying towards you. Don't shove your hands into it, and don't activate it while it's on your belt, or you'll get wrapped around the wand. This thing is much more of a risk than a defense tool. Do you have a funny story for that too? No. Only sad ones. To be honest, our colleagues barely use this function. I wonder why. But at least you can destroy big objects from the inside with it. It's useful. I'd like to believe you. It's also so loud my ears got plugged. Why can't it make a more pleasant sound? And where's the VFX? Where's the glitter? I want glitter! I don't want a contusion. That should do it. Any questions? No. Actually, there is one. Can I use this wand to fly? I mean, like a real magical girl? Only in pieces. I don't recommend testing it. What did I even expect? So I'll follow the rest of the squad towards my first mission. Judging by the sounds, the battle was still raging on. I turned the corner and about 100 meters away, the road was blocked by a wall of giant rocks, soil and debris from buildings and all around it. Magical girls ran around clearing the blockage. Some of them smashed the big rocks into smaller fragments, and others gathered everything up and loaded it into the truck. Apparently there's a huge landslide here and destroyed the village at the base of the mountain and blocked the road. All my dreams of being a magical girl were destroyed along with that village. What did I even expect? Suki, don't just stand there. I heard Anaki's annoyed voice from behind me. I had no choice but to drag my feet towards the blockage. This is all for you, Papillo-chan. Pile of rocks is blocking the way. Get out of the way, pile of rocks. I'm gonna smash the rocks with a gravitational impulse. The rocks are blown to pieces. We'll deliver the finishing blow. Goodbye, Rocky. Pile of rocks is beaten down, humiliated, and loaded into the truck. Luna receives praise from Anaka. Luna is somewhat happy. Smaller stone is blocking the road. Okay, not really. Luna's just slacking off again. Luna takes a closer look. Smaller stone has a regular shape, but something about it aggravates Luna. Luna swings but loses sight of the stone. Luna squints and tries to find a smaller stone, but it's mixed in with the other stones. Luna heaves a deep sigh. She was intent to beat that exact smaller stone. Now she's depressed. Electric pole is blocking the way. Luna decides to study her opponent. Electric pole spews sparks. Seems like it's preparing something. Luna has finally decided to make the right choice and stop fighting electric pole. Wait, no, she's back at the giant stone that she hurls. She's back with a giant stone that she hurls at electric pole. Electric pole is destroyed. Good job, Luna. I guess. She won't be able to live a long, happy life like this. If only she knew how embarrassed she makes me feel sometimes. Stone after stone, brick after brick, she managed to clear about half of the blockage in 2 hours. My forehead was soaked in sweat, and the incessant rumbling made my ears ring even through the earmuffs. And to top it off, I was now also extremely hungry. I hadn't eaten anything since the morning, but then, just in time, Anaka announced the lunch break. Everyone immediately livened up and gathered around her. We went back to the trucks. A folding table expected us here, with packed lunches piled on top of it. Everyone rushed to grab their lunch. Calm down! There's enough for everybody! This is not a zoo! Anaka shouted into a megaphone, but nobody listened to her. Everyone fought for their food, as if this was their last meal. Among all the ruckus, I miraculously managed to get my hands on a single scratched up package and retreated. But then someone stood in my way. Wild Curtly is trying to claim your packed lunch. Luna tries to use hand signs to show the Wild Curtly how categorically wrong she is in this conflict. Wild Curtly is scared by Luna's expressive body language. Wild Curtly runs around on all fours. Luna focuses on her opponent. Looks like Wild Curtly is dazed. Luna tries to calm down Wild Curtly. Luna tries to politely explain that she needs that packed lunch. Wild Curtly doesn't understand, but receives damage from excessive politeness. Wild Curtly grabs another employee running by and throws him at Luna. Wild Curtly is trying to claim your packed lunch. Luna tries to use hand signs to show Wild Curtly how categorically wrong she is in this conflict. Wild Curtly is scared by Luna's expressive body language. Wild Curtly drills Luna into a sideways glance and gets ready to pounce. Luna stays her opponent. Wild Curtly looks totally insane. Luna dodges, doing a backflip out of fear. For the first time in her life! Luna remembers the rules of dealing with aggressive animals. Luna straightens up, spreads her shoulders, legs wide, and... Wild Curtly isn't exactly scared, but receives damage from awkwardness. Wild Curtly pulls out a brick with her teeth and throws it at Luna. Luna decides to use a different method. Luna goes down all fours, starts rolling her eyes in different directions, running around chaotically and making heart-rending noises. Surprisingly, that works. Wild Curtly feels animal-like horror and backs down. Looks like Wild Curtly is preparing something. Wild Curtly tries to break through the defense, but to no avail. Luna parries Wild Curtly's pounce with her magic wand. Don't kill Wild Curtly. Wild Curtly tries to break through the defense, but to no avail. Luna uses a different method. Luna defends herself. Wild Curtly lunges at Luna, but she manages to sidestep the attack. Luna snaps, turns on her chew, and slings Wild Curtly on top of a branch of a nearby tree. Oh, you're good enough to use that without killing? Good job. Wild Curtly is defeated. I sat alone at the stoop on the slope far away from the slaughter, and took my lunch out of its packaging. It was small and consisted of a sandwich with bologna sausage and cheese, a candy bar, and a bottle of juice. All that bloodshed over this. Well, I guess even acorns would taste like truffles on an empty stomach. So I started chomping down on the crumpled sandwich with enthusiasm. I was so engrossed with my food that I didn't even notice how Aya approached me from behind. Can I sit with you? Oh, of course. I hope this game is Yuri. Please be Yuri. Aya sat beside me. She was already almost done with her sandwich. Does this happen all the time? Yeah. Look, I snagged some more. She proudly showed me more packed lunch. Did you take somebody else's food? Yup. Don't yup at me. Isn't one enough? But the portions here are so small. Aya threw the last piece of the sandwich into her mouth and started unpacking a new one. Then we heard stomping behind us. There you are! Anaka appeared short of breath. So it's you who's been stealing lunches. I just took something that nobody needed. You literally snatched it right from under my nose. That was my lunch. Give it back! Anaka started to climb over the fence, but Anya didn't waste time and just stuffed an entire sandwich into her mouth. You! Anaka lunged at Aya and started hitting her on the helmet, flinging all sorts of obscenities at her. Anne just stood there, confused, unsure how to react. Girls, calm down. There's no need to fight over something so trivial. I'll only calm down when I find out how squishy to the touch her brain is. I surrender! I surrender! Oh, Evangelion sitting on the grass moments. That's so cute. It's what metal pipe. Hello, Kyla. We all have metal pipes here. It's like we entered the Royal Rumble. I do think she was doing a wrestling move on Aya, though. Now that I think about it. Crossface Crippler or something. Ugh. Oh, just cracking my neck. And fingers. Make sure you hydrate. What a shit show. Are you both 5 years old? She wasn't as insane when she was 5. One more word and I'll sing you to the brig. So, your childhood friends, huh? Unfortunately, yeah. We lived nearby and went to the same school. Then I transferred out and we haven't seen each other since then. Until she crawled to the company on her knees, begging us to hire her. No, I didn't! Do you want me to request to archive CCTV footage? That's abuse of power. Did you really have to steal her lunch? I don't care. Shouldn't have left it unattended. She's not working anyway. She's just ordering us around. She's giving out orders also consumes energy, you know. I took the candy bar from the package and offered it to Anaka. Here. I'm already full. No need. I'm not hungry. Well, whatever. Then... Wait! Did you change your mind? Not really. Just... she's too proud to ask. Screw you! Anaka snapped at Anaya and snatched a candy bar out of her hand. Anaka's the tsundere? Shinji, why did you jerk it out freaky style? This also makes me think of Alien 9. This is Alien 9, but like as a job instead of a school thing. Whatever. Somebody slung Curtly into the tree again. I'll go get her down. Wasn't me. Nah, it makes sense, because Curtly is a fucking asshole. The next couple of hours flew by. As if I were to black out the surrounding noise. There was even something meditative about this type of work. Move, clear, move, clear. I didn't even notice how it got dark. I heard Anaka's voice from behind, heralding the end of our shift. Yet, the road ahead of us still wasn't completely clear. Anyone who wants to stay for overtime can continue working for a bonus. Everyone else, get to your bus and we'll get you home. Overtime? Not sure I need it. My paycheck should be more than enough to buy my Papio-chan figurine. I'll quit as soon as I get the money. Papio-chan in a maid outfit. I can't wait. I glanced at Aya. What about you? Going home? No, I'm staying. I still got a ton of fines to pay. I could use this bonus. Now I can see why nobody hired you. I was about to leave, but something stopped me. I'll also stay. You too? Why? I could use a bonus. I'll use it to buy more Papio-chan pins. Well, as you wish. One of the buses with a squad left, and there were only 3 of us left. Nobody else wanted to slave away for a couple more hours. We took a small break and went back to work. It got completely dark outside, so we had to turn on our headlamps. I cleared the rubble and stacked pieces of debris around myself, and I grabbed everything and threw it into the truck. 30 more minutes passed, but at some point, the pile stopped getting smaller. Aya, where are you? There's already a mountain of rubble here. Wait up, my battery died. I'll go grab a new one. I went towards the bus to get a new battery, and I continued clearing the rubble. 5 minutes passed, but Aya didn't return. Working alone was way more difficult, and my battery was also in its last legs, so I followed Aya's example. On the way to the bus, I saw Anaka. She fell asleep on the grass near a slope without even finishing her coffee. I guess she's resistant to caffeine now. I returned to the bus, but there was nobody there. Did she go home or something? I circled the bus. All I could find was a dead battery. It sat near the open baggage hold, but Aya was nowhere to be found. I sighed and took off my helmet and let my head breathe after a day of hard work. I was immediately surrounded by the sounds of the night forest. Crickets chirping, trees rustling, sounds of cars in the distance, driving on the highway, a couple of 100 meters away from here. I'm so exhausted. I looked up to the sky for the first time in my life. I noticed how beautiful it was outside town. Somewhere 1,000,000 kilometers away from us, stars sparkle, galaxies born and die. Maybe they're from millions of billions of kilometers away. Somebody is watching us. And I'm digging through trash here. And then I heard leaves rustling and branches crackling somewhere down below. I concentrated on the sounds. Did she fall off a cliff? Aya! Are you there? Nobody answered my call. Just another rustling sound among the trees. I put on my helmet and turned on the headlamp. But even with the light on, I couldn't see anything behind the trees and the bushes. Probably just a squirrel. Yeah, it's just a squirrel. Shit! All those horror films should have been a lesson. I climbed over a fence and took out the magic wand with a trembling hand and started my slow descent down the slope. Come on out, little squirrel, I won't hurt you. And I heard beeps coming from the battery on my back. 3 short signals that meant I was outside of the Chu tower range. From this point, the magic wand in my hands was nothing more than a regular piece of rebar. Cold sweat trickled down my back and I froze on the inside. My boldness was completely replaced with suffocating fear. I'll kill that squirrel as soon as I see it! It was too late to stop. I took step after step, parting the thick greenery with the wand and didn't even notice how I tripped over a thick branch. I stumbled down the slope, dodging tree after tree and collecting wet moss with my face. After flying for about 10 meters, I landed on a small bush. I made a painful cracking sound, collapsed, and sprawled on top of it, covered in dirt, moss, and dry leaves. Ouch! The goddamn squirrel! I rose to my knees and started brushing myself off. Yes, I had just realized the outfits they wear kind of remind me of what they wear in Salmon Run in Splatoon. I'll spend the next 200 years trying to wash this off. And then I looked up. Oh, mademoiselle, be careful. Thank you? Wait, no! What's going on here?
Ah, my sincerest apologies. This is a robbery.
What's sincere in a robbery?
I'm afraid I have taken your friend hostage.
I can see that.
She's amazing. She resisted so bravely. I had to expend quite a bit of energy to subdue her.
Why is he complimenting her? I reached my hand for the magic wand, but the sound of a silent shot made my entire body froze. I let out a tiny squeal.
Ma, my sincerest apologies. Could I please ask you not to resist? Or I might hurt your friend, purely by accident. Let's not make things more difficult, shall we?
You're a maniac! Oh, once again, my sincerest apologies for not introducing myself.
I am Zack, mysterious and noble pirate Zack.
But you can call me just Zack.
But my friends call me Zack Maniac.
Oh, but I don't like when people call me Zack Maniac.
So I kindly ask you to call me Mysterious Zack, or just Zack. Although we barely know each other, so begin on a first name basis is kind of weird. Then again, if I reveal my true last name to you, that would be an immense blunder on my part. So how about you just call me Pink Baron instead?
Does he ever shut up?
Now, can I please have your name, mademoiselle?
Luna.
And what about your friend?
Aya shook in fear and couldn't produce a single word. She's Aya.
Damn, this game has so much art! What a wonderful name! You know, I like making new acquaintances. It's so much easier to work with acquaintances.
Okay, so what do you want?
Oh, what a brilliant question, Luna! I roam this world in search of curiosities, and in recent times, your magic tools caught my attention. Not just anyone can afford magic tools of this caliber, you know. And yours are particularly amazing, mon chéri. You have no idea how much I yearn for a couple of these tools. Hence I propose a trade if you don't mind. You, mademoiselle, take Aya, and I take your magic wands. Sound good?
Do you really just call these brooms amazing?
Whatever, here you go. I drop my magic wand on the grass. Magnifique! You have no idea how grateful I am.
Is that it?
Oh, and the bot's on your back too, please. I'm afraid these wands won't work without it. Aya dear, you should follow your friend's example. Oh, no need to tremble like that. I'm starting to feel like a villain. I'm no villain, mind you. I'm a noble pirate. These are fundamentally different things.
I took the battery and placed it near the wand. Aya followed suit and laid out her equipment before the thief, her hands trembling.
See? There was no need to fear. Nothing bad happened to you, right? Right?
Yes.
Ah, magnifique. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Zack put our magic wands and batteries on his back and waved us goodbye.
Once again, my sincerest apologies for any distress I may have caused. Hope to see you again.
Saying that, he hopped down the slope and disappeared in the tree line. I rushed to Aya's side.
So much good art. I can't stand it. I'm sorry. I should stop taking screenshots. It's just Are you all right? Did he hurt you? Is everything okay? Yes. I think so.
Thank God. Let's get you out of here.
But this has to be my screenshot of for the vibe.
I had no idea. The stars are so beautiful. Aww. MAHOUTEQ.
Wait. When did I pass out? What's the time?
More importantly,
Where are those two? Goodness, they're not even done yet? They just abandoned their work halfway. They're not getting any bonuses. I was so scared. Me too. I've been so close to death. It's so rough. I feel so scared to death. But you look so fearless. I couldn't have done that. Wow. At least you're alive. Yes. At least we're alive.
at least you're alive. Anaka?
What the hell have you done? You've abandoned your workplace. Half of that rubble is still uncleared, but
there was that pink bear and we almost got killed. What are you talking about? If you don't completely clear out the road, you don't get a bonus. Now get to work. Well, wait. Where are your achus? After that point, we spent time telling and retelling everything about what happened to us in the last 15 minutes, down to the smallest details. Anaka listened in silence, with her face showing a kaleidoscope of changing emotions. Most of them were different types of sarcastic surprise. And then he just says in a threatening voice, "Give me your..." No, he went, "I propose a deal." No. And we didn't have a choice. You didn't just do that. Do what? Surely you didn't give him. And so we gave him our magic wands. And the batteries too. So you just pissed away 2 achus with batteries? He threatened us. You just pissed away 2 achus with batteries! Oh, come on. No one can use them outside of tower range. I don't give a shit who and where is going to use them. You just pissed away 2 achus with batteries. They cost a fortune. We won't make this much in our entire lives. Oh my god. And Anika staggered away, holding her chest. My promotion. What about my promotion? I don't feel so good. She leaned against the bus door, powerless, and slid down. And that's what you get for fussing over nothing. We were on the brink of death. Do you not care about our well-being at all? That's right. That's right. What if one of us got killed? Isn't that the much worse outcome? The company's equipment must be insured for cases like this, right? Right? Anaka? Anaka? Anaka, are you okay? What happened? What's happening to her? Anaka, can you hear us? Anaka, what's wrong? I think she passed out. Shit! Does this happen often? Nope. Never seen this from her. What do we do now? I don't know. Try laying her on her back. Give me a sec. Put something under her feet. We need to redirect the blood flow to her head. I'll call an ambulance. Anaka! Wake up! Don't follow the light, Anaka! I returned home completely exhausted. As soon as I set foot inside, Mom attacked me with a barrage of questions on where I'd been. We were so worried! Why didn't you answer our calls? My phone died. You won't believe what happened today. Your dad and I were about to call the police. The police? I'm fine. It's just... What's that on your hand? A wound? Did you get into a fight? Does it hurt? No, not too bad. Come on, I'm fine. This is nothing. Honey! Call an ambulance! Luna broke something! She's all scratched up. I didn't break anything. Hello? Ambulance? Come quickly. We have a person dying. No need for a helicopter. But keep it ready just in case. Honey, this is not a joking matter. Come on, what could have happened to her? So what, she fell from somewhere? A couple of scratches like that would heal in 10 minutes. Where's our first aid kit? I can't find anything after you clean the house. Alright, time to talk. What happened? Where's the first aid kit? I was helping a cat get down from a tree. Thank goodness. See, I told you. So where's the first aid kit? You should have called fire rescue instead of doing it yourself. Well, things just happened. Whatever, take your clothes off. Let's treat your wounds. We don't have a first aid kit. I'm calling an ambulance. Don't! Well, MAHOUTEQ. We survived the second day at work. I'm assuming the third day is the last day, considering, you know, that's the length of the internship. This time I used an alarm to wake myself up. I rose slowly, like a corpse from a coffin, and rubbed my sleepy eyes. Yet they still didn't want to open. I had a late shift today at work, so I had some time to take a shower and have breakfast. I staggered my way to the bathroom, half blind, took a refreshing shower and washed my face. I also shoved the freshly dry uniform into my backpack and finally went downstairs to have breakfast. I was starving. I grabbed a little bit of everything from the fridge and made myself a big bowl of flakes with milk. Mom sat in the nest room watching TV. The riverbank was used as a waste heap for years. Has finally been cleaned. Almost nobody had any hope for this to happen, but just a couple of days ago, somebody made a monumental effort. What do you think about this? I don't know. I guess it's cool. It doesn't stink anymore. That's the most important part. I always steered clear to that place before, but now I can even walk my dog there. This is truly a miracle. See, Luna, even a job like that is critical to our society. Strive to be like those people. Maybe one day they'll make a report about you, too. Yeah. After stuffing my belly full, I stood up from the table, said goodbye to my mom, and went to work. The sun was yet to make the streets boil, and the weather was nice overall. I didn't have to rush, so I could even spare some time for a walk. I visited the familiar coffee shop on the way to work to refresh myself with a cup of coffee. Welcome! Oh, hello. Do you want a recommendation? No, thank you. We have a decent bundle with cherry juice, cinnamon, flat white. I can also brew you a funnel from the beans of your choosing. I will. There's also a super tasty pumpkin iced latte with whipped cream. I'll take one Americano. Medium. Americano. Are you sure? Yes. Why shouldn't I be? I sat at the only free table to wait for my order. Two girls are chatting away next to me. That's what I'm telling you! She's probably still asleep, and she promised to take us to karaoke with us today. Did she really say the road was blocked? Yup. She said she'd be late because there was no direct road. And I said, stop making excuses! The road has been cleared out this morning. If you didn't want to hang out with us, just say so. What a bummer. Something smashed to pieces behind the bar stand. You know, it's actually amazing how they managed to clear such a blockage so fast. That's technology for you. If only there was technology that helped to kick someone's ass through long distances. Mikano-chan, let's go to karaoke without her. Are they talking about that blockage? Yeah, clearing it was tough. I feel a certain sense of pride, as if somebody just praised me, and a silly smile spread across my face. I remember how things went down, and then memories of everything that happened yesterday washed over me. You pissed away 2 shoes with batteries? I forgot her. I totally forgot her. How do I even manage to forget? No. That means I'm in big trouble. I'll be paying off this for the rest of my life. Wait, maybe I can still resolve this. We're not at fault after all. We got robbed. That should be a mitigating factor. But there's no proof of that. Not at all. What do I do? I gulped down the coffee, scalding my tongue in the process, and rushed to the office. While I was about to go through the gate, I thought, should I have even rushed like this? What if I don't show up to work? What if I just run away? Like, right now. Will they look for me? Will they report me to the police? Most likely. They have all my personal information. Whatever. Here goes nothing. The truth is on my side. I gathered my courage and entered the office. I was met with an empty reception desk. That's weird. It's the middle of a workday. Usually an administrator lady would sit there at this time. And there's not a soul in the entire hall, too. Are we closed today? Then why is the office open? As I thought something heavy hit me on the head from behind. Then my vision went dark. MAHOUTEQ. I came to with my arms and legs tied among the other office and blue-collar workers who were also tied up. I took a look around and immediately remembered this place. A huge glass dome, bookshelves, a huge desk of red wood. We were in the CEO's office. The CEO himself was tied to his chair. The administrator lady sat next to me, mumbling angrily through the piece of tape stuck to her mouth. On the other side, I noticed the people from my squad. Aya was one of them. She looked super confused. I couldn't find Anaka. Apparently she still didn't get discharged from the hospital. Then I heard a familiar sickly sweet voice coming from the center of the room. Ah, now everyone's here. Magnifique! It's that freak again! Zack stood there, surrounded by 5 black figures. 4 tall thugs and 1 smaller one. A thuggy. Zack looked around at everyone present and stopped his gaze at me. Greetings, Luna! Long time no see. You look angry. That's because I am! Now, let's calm down. Being sad doesn't suit you. So, where was I? Yes, I apologize for the inconvenience, but you see, it makes my job easier. Now, let me explain why I'm here. I took a liking to your devices, so I would like to get a few of these magic wands for myself. Zack dropped Aya's and my equipment that he stole yesterday to the floor. Thank goodness.
Luna, thank goodness.
Luna, thank goodness. Now they'll believe that we got mugged. I borrowed a couple of them from you, but to my immense regret, they are not working. I was extremely upset and spent the night crying my eyes out into my pillow. Can you imagine? I haven't been this upset since middle school. When my father didn't come to my birthday party because he died. Don't you touch that cat. Okay, where was I? I came here to get the necessary keys for the wands. Well, so that they will work, get it? You get it, right, Monsieur CEO? Leave the cat alone, goddammit! Keep yourself in check. That's it! I'm done with you. Get out. Go guard the door. Ahem. Anyways, Monsieur CEO, you must understand what I'm asking. I'd like to get it as soon as possible because I am short on time. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The police are probably already waiting for us down there with open arms. The CEO just sat there in silence. Otherwise, I'll be forced to kill the hostages one by one. After saying that, in a calm voice, Zack immediately shot at the administrator lady. Thankfully, the bullet was just above her head, but she still collapsed from fear. I missed. What a shame. But I think you get the gist now. Come on, Monsieur CEO. I'm not gonna wait for long. Hey! No funny business, please. Which one of you idiots couldn't tie up a cat? Whatever. The CEO came to the bookshelf and pressed one of them in. Now we're talking. So, what do I do with it? The CEO started walking towards Zack, but he stopped him with a gesture. Don't come any closer. Throw the chip from where you're standing. The
CEO threw the chip into the air and flew right into Zach's hands. Zach stayed the battery and inserted the chip into a corresponding slot. Is that it? Merci beaucoup, Monsieur CEO! Zach waved the wand, but nothing happened. He tried again and again, but he eventually gave up. Okay. So what do I need to do whoosh whoosh boom boom and all that? The CEO made some gestures with his paws, doing his best to explain, but Zach couldn't understand anything. Can I have someone more communicative? Can't understand this. Why is your CEO a cat anyway? Is the company doing okay? Oh, right!
Pink Baron.
Luna! Mademoiselle, if you please, show me how to use this. Hey you, untie her! The smaller thug ran up to me and undid the ropes. Why me? I wonder what her hoodie says. We're already acquainted, so I trust you, and hope for your cooperation. You still remember our deal, correct? One wrong move, and I do. I hope I'll get compensated for this. Oh, I'm afraid to disappoint you, mademoiselle, but we've already cleared out your vault. It's such a blessing that your CEO stored your entire budget in cash under his letterbox. Why don't you keep your money in a bank, boss? The CEO heaved a sad sigh. Why am I even asking him? He's a cat. Also, how big must that goddamn letterbox be? Wait a minute. So, I've worked all this time for nothing. My sincerest apologies. We just really need the money. I still want to pay these doofuses that bring me more trouble than profit. What's that? You know I'm complaining about you. Besides, I still need to visit another 31 countries, and that requires considerable funding. Plane tickets, hotel reservations, 3 meals a day. Don't look at me like that! I won't be able to survive in a hostel! Those are worse than prisons! And speaking of prisons, I've already planned 5 escapes from different prisons in case I get caught. And what do you need for that? That's right, money! Paying your accomplices, bribing officials and all that. So you're saying that I won't get paid? Oh, Luna, my dear intellectually challenged Luna. I think I was pretty clear about that. I mean, your CEO can pay you and all the other employees out of his pocket if he wants. All the compensations, bonuses, paychecks. Isn't that right, Monsieur CEO? You've got enough money for that, I'm sure. So you're saying that I won't be able to buy the limited edition Papillo-chan figurine? Ah. So it's all because of a figurine. That's right! That's the only reason I'm slaving away here! What an unexpected plot twist! You and I, we are so alike. You see, I happened to buy one of those for dirt cheap a couple of days ago. You see, I am a big fan of maids. That proper uniform, the bonnet, the frills. Once I return to my manor, I'll marry my maid. I've been dreaming of proposing to her for quite a long time. Ah, Mary Moncilly, you must be so lonely without me. I don't give a crap about your fantasies. I won't help you without the figurine. I can give it to you. Huh? Really? Of course. I initially bought it for Marie as a gift, but then I found something better. With a wand like this, she'll be much more comfortable moving furniture than cleaning, getting things from higher shelves and much more. And I want to resell the figure anyway. Mary must have 100 of them already. Let me tell you, she is a huge fan. And besides, I am a noble prince. So, do we have a deal? Yes! Okay, so first you disengage the red safety lock. Then you grab the ring on the battery and pull it out. Then you press the button on the handle and... No, wait, before that... See, I thought she was gonna do that on purpose. The shield. The shield maneuver. Don't do it when it's on your belt. Brother! Oh boy. You will pay for the death of my brother! I, the Magenta Baron, will never forgive you for your evil deeds! I, the Purple Baron, will never forgive you for your evil deeds! You vile murderer, you will pay for the death of my brother! And my brother's brother! Unlike the others, I can read manuals, so your dirty tricks won't work on me! But I didn't... And the figurine? No figurines for you! I'll resell it and buy Mary a new dress! Maybe then she'll finally notice me. What? Who are you anyway? I'm the Purple I've worked so hard for this figurine. I've worked so hard. And you... Ah! I demand compensation. Purple Baron doesn't want to hand over the figurine. Boss fight. Let's go. Luna defends herself. Purple Baron makes a hamster out of his thigh hat. Hamster is confused. Purple Baron puts the hamster back into the hi-hat. Luna launches somebody's shoe at Purple Baron. Looks like Purple Baron is preparing something. Luna defends herself. Luna masterfully dodges Purple Baron's attack. Luna throws a stapler at Purple Baron. It's clear as day you never got passing grades at school. I was a straight A student. And where did that get you? Sorting garbage. Pathetic. Luna receives emotional damage. My cousin was also a straight A student, and now she works as a cashier. Then where's the logic? You'll get it when you grow up. Purple Baron throws Luna into a crowd of thugs. They immediately throw her back since they don't know what to do with her. Luna assumes a defensive stance. Looks like Purple Baron is preparing something. Luna defends herself. Luna dodges, doing a backflip out of fear. Luna launches a phone at from the CEO's desk at Purple Baron. Purple Baron reminisces about old times. Luna stays Purple Baron. Looks like he still doesn't want to give her the figurine. Purple Baron takes a hamster out of his hi-hat. The hamster is confused. Purple Baron puts it back. Luna empties a fig tree pot on Purple Baron. Looks like the fig tree is not too happy with this turn of events. Where's all this aggression even come from? Are all the young people so aggressive nowadays? I'm the aggressive one! You killed my brother literally a minute ago! It was his own fault! I just made a small workplace safety mistake. Besides, you were the ones who tried to rob us. A small workplace safety mistake!
Why are you even still employed? All young people so irresponsible nowadays. Looks like the Purple Baron is preparing something. Luna parries Purple Baron's attack. Luna knocks down Purple Baron with the CEO's chair. The chair cracks and the CEO becomes teary-eyed. Purple Baron knocks down Luna with a gravity impulse. Limited edition Papillo-chan figurine stays in Purple Baron's possession and Luna dies from grief. Baron picks up the smallest of thugs and prepares to launch them at Luna. Luna points out Purple Baron's suit is somewhat outdated. Purple Baron feels old and slighted. Purple Baron tries to trip Luna, but he's too far away. Good music. I just want my figurine. No, I'm not giving it to you. But why? Let me think. Maybe it's because you killed my brother! I didn't kill anyone. You're just a greedy schmuck. Your suit is ugly. Ugly! Purple Baron receives emotional damage. You know, this reminded me of a story from the distant past. One day a girl rejected me. She said, "Who would even date someone as ugly as you?" That night I returned home, drowning in tears. Mother hugged me and explained, "It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. It's all about who you are on the inside. I might look like a greedy schmuck, but in this heart of hearts." Ha! So you admit it! I told you it was ugly. I didn't. I see, so you're just like them. You don't dig deeper. Don't seek the truth. Don't get the message. You just want to see the worst in people because that's more convenient. It's convenient when you can look down on others, feeling like a member of the superior class. That's an amazing leap in logic. So you think you're better than me, huh? Yes! At least, unlike you, I actually deserve that Papino-chan figurine. People like you, who buy all the limited edition stuff and resell it later, with zero respect for the franchise and the characters and their creators, only deserve contempt. You're underestimating me. I watched 2 whole seasons. Then what's Papino-chan's trademark greeting? Do you want me to answer right now? Do it! P something? This is too embarrassing. Too embarrassing? He's too embarrassed. Look at this guy. He says he's no otaku, but he's too embarrassed. Look at him. Maybe you want to cry now. How dare you claim you're worthy? Come on, let's be honest. Her greeting is kind of embarrassing. Papia Papia! Hello, hello, my cutie peas. I'm Papio Papumi, a modest protector of your town. What a pathetic loser. You have absolutely no right to call yourself worthy of a PL-chan limited edition figurine. Purple Baron receives emotional damage. Madame, you're scaring me. Luna feels a surge of energy and pride. Looks like Purple Baron is preparing something. Luna studies Purple Baron. Looks like he still doesn't want to give her the figurine. Luna parries Purple Baron's attack. Oh, I got health back? Nice. Alright, playtime's over! Hey! Using a pistol is against the rules. What rules, mademoiselle? This is a battle to the death! Are you ready to die for a figurine? For some stupid piece of plot. Shoot! Panonize more? Shoot! Look, I will actually shoot. Shoot! You can die here. Does that bother you? Shoot! Wait. Do you want to die? You should go see a specialist. Specifically with a psychology degree. Please sit down and tell everyone about your worries. Some stupid poser in an ugly suit won't give me my hard-earned figurine. It's not ugly. Now you've asked for it, Pipsqueak. Purple Baron shoots at Luna, but she manages to turn on the gravity turbulence and the bullet ricochets back at the Baron. Yo! That was sick as hell, actually. This game is pretty cool. Idiots. Don't just stand there. Get her! Will we get paid for that? You morons! I'm hurt! You can't even deal with the simple task of protecting your master? You won't get a single penny. Well, then we won't do anything. Let's go home, guys. Whatever. You can go to hell. Then the door flung open with a thud, and Anaka appeared in the doorway in her hospital gown with a police baton in her hand. What the hell is going on the day of my promotion? God. Anaka glanced over everyone present, and her gaze stopped on the thugs in black, huddled near a wall. Oh no! Please tell me you just happen to look like my 5 good-for-nothing brothers. I was just wondering where they had been all this time. Did they find a job? Did they finally become respectable members of society? What are you talking about, ma'am? In all my 21 years, only one person has ever called me ma'am. I'll ask again. The thug started to slowly back away. What the hell is going on here on the day of my promotion? After that, Naka lunged at the thugs and started beating them. Everybody down. Hands behind your head. It's a robbery. Shucks. Still not used to this. This is the police! Just in time as always. The police took away the Purple Baron and the thugs. Well, at least that's all over. Anaka and the CEO untied the rest of the hostages. Some cried, some sighed in relief, some laughed nervously. The administrator lady finally regained consciousness and looked around in a daze, unsure of what she had missed. Aya walked up to me. That was so cool. You simply destroyed him! Just like in the movies. Yeah. Thanks. You have a knack for this. I guess. A smug smile spread across my face. I mean, you're no fencing master for now. Your movements are stiff, your posture's crooked. Did you really have to add that part? And then something cold clicked closed on my wrist. What?
You're under arrest until the investigation is over.
What do you mean?
You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say might be used against you, blah blah blah. Come on, move.
But I defeated the villain.
Yeah, good job. You'll tell us all about it at the station.
Why? MAHOUTEQ. 2 weeks later. It feels so great to have 2 days off a week. Too bad Naka was only released now. They're probably still been waiting for me for a while. Welcome! Finally. Why are you so late? I'm sorry. Do you want a recommendation? Yeah, sure. Today's drinks of the day are espresso tonic and banana frat. We also have a delicious batch of kidney beans. I guess I'll get... But there's also a super tasty iced latte with whipped cream. Yes. I'll take that, please. Yes! Will you pay by card? What's that? I don't know, whatever it's called? With whipped cream? I'm a simple girl. Just plain old coffee. Why did you bring your own mug? I feel more comfortable that way. Well then, happy release day. Happy release day. Thank you. They let me off the hook this time. I could've gotten 2 or 3 more charges, but ended up with just a community sentence. They let me go the next day. Of course! You didn't fight with the police and didn't break through their perimeter. That's true. But if not for Anaka, I would've been overrun. They need to be thanking her. This is so unfair. Law is law. I got luckier than my older brothers anyway. What a family. My condolences. There's one thing I don't get. How did you manage to fire up your chew without the tower and the chip? I don't know. No, really. I was just so enraged and it just turned on. At some point I even started to believe in magic. Let me explain. An impulse caused by high emotional distress managed to break through the insulation layers, reach the core, and resonate with the magic isotope. And that lets you bypass the blocking mechanism and jumpstart the reaction from the inside. So magic doesn't really exist after all. No, it was in fact pure magic. Luna, what's up? There's something I only noticed just now. What is it? Anaka, can you repeat what you just said? Why? Did I say something wrong? What do you want to hear? About the emotional distress impulse? Okay. The impulse from high emotional distress? She stopped stuttering. Anaka, stop stuttering! What? Wait a minute. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Peter Piper packed a peck of pickled peppers? She sells seashell. I stopped stuttering! Congrats! I don't understand. Almost started stuttering from everything that happened lately. And I finally bought my Pepino-chan figurine. What's it like? I'm still frustrated. Huh? But you wanted it so badly. How can a clam cramp? After I bought it, I was so happy I rewatched all seasons of Pepino-chan and realized how far detached it was from real life. We live in the wrong world at the wrong time. Guns against magic doesn't sound romantic at all. And there was no gallant noble thieves. Zack wasn't gallant enough for you? No, he was just a tuxedoed up freak. Why even compare anime to real life? Yeah, I know, Pepino-chan doesn't get worse just because real life is different. It's just... I have professional deformation now. I'll never be able to see magical girls in the same light. My condolences. And what about you? Have you saved up enough for a guitar? Nah, I still have a way to go. How much does it even cost? 3 mil. 3 mil?! How much? Can you even play guitar? Nope. Then what the hell do you need such an expensive guitar for? I want to spend big now to save up later. Such irrational rationality. 3 mil. But to be honest, I'm thinking about ditching music and going into martial arts. You can't ditch something you haven't even started. Luna's performance at the office was just a huge inspiration. I think I can do just as well. You're so quick to change hobbies. Yeah. That's her 3rd time in just this month. Oh, by the way, since we're talking about music, do you girls want to go to karaoke? Sounds like a plan. Oh, no. I'm not sure I can't. Is the Elder Naka back? She's faking it so we don't invite her. I can't sing at all. That's fine. We'll teach you. Just make sounds, that's it. Any sound will do. Papa Pee-pee! Papa Pee-pee! Papa Pee-pee-chan! Pipe down. You're not even at karaoke yet. This marks the Pee-pee-chan! Don't interrupt me! This marks the end of a little story about Luna becoming a real magical girl in a town surrounded by windmills. Although it might have only been the beginning of something bigger. Finn! Beep 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 beep. I think the music changed. 1.0. This is just something we came across on Steam on a whim. I'm glad we did. Rimpy is a good fucking, game engine thingy.
So many good visual novels are made in this. Giving me ideas, honestly. Slipping in turn-based battles was funny. Yeah, and I unlocked all the achievements. That, lots of love went into that. Graphics drawn in MS Paint. Too cool button turn-based combat system. Visual novel. So it has the text. It has the story. Story made by a human and not an AI. Music made by a human and not AI. Code made by a human and, well, that human doesn't understand programming, so sometimes he asks AI how to make some mechanics like turn-based combat and Rimpley. He ruined it after all. Great. Right before the release of the game, he had to clean up a bunch of bugs that the AI had spawned. It sent a huge amount of nerves. Don't repeat his mistakes. Ask for help from real people, or at least read the manual. Oh. Being real. They were being honest. I respect that. They're like, I tried to use AI and it actually gave me more problems. Actually, don't do that. The complete lack of different endings. The game will no longer put you in front of difficult choices. You don't have a choice. It's like a movie, but worse. A lot of CG. Not as much as the author would have liked. You want more? More. You want more. Oh, the QUQ dev? We never did get the final ending for QUQ, the actual ending. How do you go back to that at some point? I like his sense of humor. A story about an unemployed girl named Luna who wanted to buy her favorite figure so much that she had to get a job. It's curious that they hint that he wants to return to this universe. That would be cool. I am a MAHOUTEQ stan. I will go into the trenches and I will make fan art.